Did you know that the average person uses only 10% of their brain? Well, that's actually a myth. But here's the truth. Even though we do use all parts of our brain, most of us are barely scratching the surface of its true potential. What if I told you that with the right techniques, you could rewire your brain, boost your creativity, and unlock abilities you didn't even know you had? Stick around, because today, we're diving deep into the untapped power of your mind and how you can unleash it. When we think about personal growth and success, we often talk about things like setting goals, building habits, and pushing ourselves outside of our comfort zones. But what if I told you that there's a powerful tool that you've been carrying with you all along, just waiting to be tapped into? It's your brain's hidden power, and today I want to explore with you just how we can unlock it and unleash our full potential. One of the biggest misconceptions about the brain is that we're born with a fixed amount of intelligence or talent, and that we can't change or improve it. But the truth is, our brains are incredibly adaptable and capable of reorganizing themselves in response to new experiences and learning. However, this misconception can be a major barrier to accessing our full potential, because if we believe we're limited by our genetics, then we're less likely to put in the effort to improve. Another common misconception is that our brains are only capable of learning new things when we're young. We've all heard the phrase, "You can't teach an old dog new tricks," but it's simply not true. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and adapt, is a lifelong process that can be harnessed at any age. So whether you're 20 or 80, you have the power to change your brain and unlock new abilities. A third barrier to accessing our full potential is the idea that we need to be naturally talented or gifted in order to achieve great things. But the truth is, talent is often just a myth. Most people who are exceptional in their fields have achieved their success through dedicated practice and hard work, not just natural ability. So if you don't feel like you're naturally talented, don't worry. You can still develop the skills and abilities you need to succeed. Finally, one of the biggest barriers to accessing our full potential is simply a lack of awareness about our own thought patterns and behaviors. We often operate on autopilot, reacting to situations without even realizing why we're doing what we're doing. But by becoming more mindful and aware of our thoughts and behaviors, we can begin to make conscious choices that help us achieve our goals. So how can we start to tap into our brain's hidden power? One of the most powerful techniques is mindfulness meditation. By quieting the mind and focusing on the present moment, we can begin to access deeper states of consciousness and tap into our intuition and creativity. Another technique is neuroplasticity training, which involves challenging ourselves to learn new skills and tasks that push our brains outside of their comfort zones. And finally, simple brain exercises like puzzles and games can help to improve our cognitive function and memory. But why does any of this matter? What's the big deal about tapping into our brain's hidden power? The truth is, when we unlock our full potential, amazing things can happen. We can achieve things we never thought possible, overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable, and live a life that's truly fulfilling and meaningful. Let me share a quick story to illustrate the power of these techniques. Meet Sarah. 5 years ago, she was stuck in a dead-end job and battling anxiety. She decided to experiment with daily meditation and started learning a new language, a dream she'd always put off. Over time, her confidence soared, and she noticed she was thinking more clearly and solving problems faster. Within 2 years, she launched her own business and completely turned her life around. What changed? Sarah didn't magically grow a bigger brain. She just unlocked its full potential through consistent, small change. I was talking to a friend recently who had struggled with anxiety and depression for years. She had tried every medication and therapy under the sun, but nothing seemed to work. But then she stumbled upon a mindfulness meditation app, and everything changed. She began to practice meditation daily, and within weeks, she was feeling more calm and centered than she had in years. And the interesting thing is, her brain had actually changed. The areas of her brain associated with anxiety and fear had shrunk, while the areas associated with calm and relaxation had grown. So what's the takeaway from all of this? The key idea is that everyone has the ability to unlock their brain's hidden power, regardless of their background, education, or natural talent. It's not something that's reserved for geniuses or superachievers. It's available to anyone who's willing to put in the effort. So here's your challenge. Pick one of these techniques and commit to it for the next 30 days. Start small but stay consistent. You'll be amazed at what your brain is capable of when you give it the right tools and attention. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What are some ways that you've tapped into your brain's hidden power? If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want to learn more about brain enhancement techniques, be sure to watch my next video on using visualization to achieve your goals.